Meat packing used to be the job to have. You would have a town where the economy was really built around a meat packing plant. You know, a lot of the men, a lot of the women would get employed there. The wages were incredible. The hours were incredible. The retirement was incredible. When you got that job, you knew that you were going to be able to support a family and retire in dignity and have a home and have a truck and maybe have a pool in the backyard. These were amazing jobs. And you look at who is doing those jobs now. It is teenagers who have been trafficked here, who are enslaved to the cartels who brought them here from failed socialist countries in South America and Central America. They get a bracelet when they start, and that bracelet has a color, and the color tells you how much money they owe the cartels. We know that 50% of the women who have made that border crossing admit to being sexually assaulted. So you can imagine what the actual number is. We are importing slaves and sex slaves. A lot of them are children. And that is who is now packing the meat. They are almost entirely staffed by undocumented, often underage workers. It is absolutely appalling. And this was 100% by design. So every time Alejandro Mayorkas, who's the head of the Department of Homeland Security, who's supposed to be in charge of securing the border, was hauled before Congress or before the Senate, and they asked him, why is the border open? He would say to their faces, our corporations are desperate for workers. It has become the Democrats' party line that without a caste of slaves, our economy cannot survive. And it's absolutely appalling because there is a direct correlation